Here are all the phases you're going to go through if you want to become a profitable trader. Most people quit, so they don't even reach like the last phase. The first phase is beginner's luck. We've all had it, right? When I first started trading, I made like $2,000 on fucking Robinhood in high school, and it was terrible. I thought that I was Warren Buffett. 2 days later, I was broke. I had no money, right? So that's beginner's luck. Then you have the pit of despair. This is where you're like, oh shit, this trading shit's actually super fucking hard. I actually need a strategy. I actually need to, manage my risk. And most people quit here. Most people just fucking quit here. That's why you get the 99% rule. Most people just stop the second it gets hard. But if you don't stop, you are going to enter the informed happiness phase where you're now like, okay, this shit's hard, but if I really fucking work and if I really try, I can get there, right? And this is the phase where you have a strategy, where you're actually learning, where you're actually, taking notes, where you're progressing, right? And you see trading for what it is. Now, the next phase is profitability. This is not going to come overnight. This is going to come from you executing your setup day in, day out, the same way, the same strategy, following your rules. And one day you're going to realize you're going to be like, shit, I made money in January. I made money in fucking February. I made money in March. I'm a profitable trader. Those are all the phases, but most people will quit like really early on into the second phase.
100% correct in the statement that he has made. The process is, I think, with the statement and with the amount of views he got, you could tell that is actually the same for a lot of traders. A similar process for a lot of traders. But what does it actually feel like? In the first phase, you are as confident as you can be. You dream of everything that is possible with the trade. With the second phase, which is where most persons quit, you begin to question: is this really a scam? Do I know what I'm doing? Is there any way out? And in that phase, it's usually the community that you have or the possibilities of other people's life that kind of keep you going. Maybe your mentor is close to you and you are seeing that he's really doing well from trading and stuff like that. Sometimes at that phase, that is what actually keep you going. Now, in the informed stage where you actually know what you want to do, that place is hard. When I say hard, not in the sense that you don't want to be there, but in the sense that you are pretty much discovering yourself. What kind of trader am I? What kind of person do I want to be? How do I want to trade? What relationship do I want to have with the market and with money? You know what to look for, but you can't quite get yourself there. And it takes a lot of time, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. But in the end, yes, you now find yourself in a stage where you can take trade consistently. And if the strategy is good, you just wake up one day, as he said, oh, wait, I've been profitable for the last 3 months. Am I there yet? However, do not fret and do not sleep, because the moment you begin to celebrate like a profitable trader, boom, you pretty much go back to like stage four. So, or you go and restart. And yeah, he's right, but be mindful. If you are an unprofitable trader that is coming up through the ranks and you are closing on to becoming profitable, do not get do not get familiar, or do not just get overly familiar with the market. Else, you may receive warning that may be beyond your financial capacity. So he's right. I totally agree with him.